the latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rob Suzon every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Universities, colleges battle in Philippine Army Cyber Defense Exercise TRON 2025. Armed Forces of the Philippines and Canada open Chaplain Resiliency Development course. COMELEC says 90% of ballots already printed. Pump prices decline for second straight week. Good day everyone, as well as our troops at Camp Emilio Aguinaldo, Quezon City. Today is Tuesday, March 11, and we will bring you the latest news from the armed forces and other information around the Philippines. In behalf of Rof Suzon, this is Jhai Simbajon for AFP Community News.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And 18 cyber teams from different top Philippine universities battled for the supremacy in the Philippine Army Cyber Defense Exercise TRON 2025 at the headquarters Philippine Army Fort Bonifacio, Taguig City. The team from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, won the cyber competition, placing the Pampanga-based Holy Angel University and Iligan City-based Mindanao State University Iligan Institute of Technology as the second and third. In his remarks in behalf of the Army Chief Lieutenant General Roy M. Galido, Army Chief of Staff Major General Riego Reyes P. Baroquillo Jr. commended all the participants who accepted the challenge and gave their best. Meanwhile, the Major General Baroquillo Jr. challenged the participating teams to continue enhancing their skills and talents, which are vital in securing the country's digital battlefields.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the Armed Forces of the Philippines, along with Canada, formally opened the Chaplain Resiliency Development course held at the Western Manila Ortigas Center. The Chaplain Resiliency Development course, delivered by the Canadian Directorate of Military Training and Cooperation, is scheduled to run until March 21, 2025. The said course aims to enhance the skills of chaplains across the denominations. Meanwhile, the collaboration highlighted the AFP's commitment to enhancing its personnel's holistic well-being, particularly in the spiritual and emotional resilience of military chaplains who play a vital role in troop welfare.
DWDD Armed Forces News. Armed Forces Radio.
For other updates, let us hear the details about 86th Infantry Battalion receives plaque of recognition from DSWD for disaster response efforts. Go on for the details, Angel.
Yes, Jhai. The 86th Infantry Highlander Battalion of the Philippine Army was recognized for its contributions to disaster response during the 74th founding anniversary celebration of the Department of Social Welfare and Development Field Office Region 2 held at Hotel Carmelita, Tuguegarao City in Cagayan. 86 IB Commanding Officer Lieutenant Colonel Empiso Angalao received a plaque of appreciation that highlighted the battalion's commitment to providing immediate relief during disasters and as well as other necessary assistance. The 86 IB reaffirmed its commitment to serve the people, not only in maintaining peace and security in the area, but also in ensuring the welfare and recovery of the affected communities. Meanwhile, the 95th and the 17th Infantry Battalions were also recognized and awarded for their contributions for delivering the much-needed humanitarian assistance. This is Angel Cruz Kamamot reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Angel.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the Western Mindanao Command participated in a Marcha de las Mujeres in Zamboanga City. Western Mindanao Command joined thousands of gender and development advocates from different sectors in the said event. The parade kicked off at San Jose Road and concluded at Don Joaquin Enriquez Memorial Sports Complex. Meanwhile, the activity aimed to recognize women who have made a significant impact in their communities as God advocates.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the 80th Infantry Battalion highlighted the dismantling of last guerrilla front in Calabarzon during its 22nd founding anniversary celebration. During the said celebration, personnel of the unit were also awarded for dismantling the guerrilla front KLG Narciso. 80th IB Commanding Officer Lieutenant Colonel Mark Anthony Ruby expressed gratitude to the men and women of 80th IB as well as the unwavering support of the stakeholders. Meanwhile, 80th IB reaffirmed its commitment to maintain the peace and security in the area, while the Armed Forces of the Philippines shifted its focus to the external security operations.
DWDD Armed Forces News. Armed Forces Radio.
On the other line, let us hear more from Mel Jhai about Marine Battalion Landing Team 10 participates in friendly sports competition for Kalayan's 102nd founding anniversary. Mel Jhai?
Yes, Jhai, personnel of Marine Battalion Landing Team 10 took part in a series of friendly sports competitions in celebration of the 102nd founding anniversary of Calayan. Team Kapayapaan engaged in basketball, table tennis, chess, and other sporting events alongside personnel from the Philippine National Police, Philippine Coast Guard, Philippine Army, Bureau of Fire and Protection, and civilian participants. The competitions were held at Calayan Gymnasium, Barangay Poblacion, Calayan, Cagayan. The activity fostered camaraderie among law enforcement agencies and local government units, strengthening interagency coordination and cooperation for future endeavors aimed at serving the community. This is Meljo Inesio Arroco reporting for AFP Community News. One AFP for stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Mel Jhai.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And through the Municipal Peace and Order Council Resolution Number 2024-014 and Sangguniang Bayan Resolution Number 2025-710, the municipality of Maramag, Bukidnon was officially declared insurgency-free in a ceremonial event held at the Municipal Gymnasium in Maramag. All 20 barangays in the said municipality condemned and declared the New People's Army and its affiliates as persona non grata. During the event, various sectors, including the business community, religious groups, indigenous peoples, and the youth have expressed their full support to the declaration. Meanwhile, 10th Infantry Aguila Division Commander Major General Alan Hambala highlighted the crucial role played by the whole-of-nation approach in reducing insurgent activities in Maramag by 70%.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And for our national news,
DWDD National News.
90% of the ballots that will be used in the upcoming elections have already been printed. Commission on Elections Chairman George Erwin Garcia said that only around 8 million more ballots are needed to be printed. He added that before the end of the week or between March 14 and 16, the printing of ballots would be 100% complete. But Garcia clarified that all printed ballots still need to undergo a verification process to ensure they meet quality requirements and specifications.
DWDD National News. Armed Forces Radio.
And now let us hear a reporter on the ground about 86th Infantry Battalion joins Unity Walk, Interfaith Prayer and Peace Covenant for peaceful 2025 elections in Ilagan City. Go on for the details, JR.
The 86th Infantry Highlander Battalion participated in the Unity Walk, Interfaith Rally and Peace Covenant signing in Ilagan City, Isabela. The activity aimed to promote a peaceful and orderly election in 2025. The event was led by the Commission on Elections in collaboration with the Philippine National Police, local officials, and community stakeholders, aimed to uphold democracy and voters' rights. Meanwhile, the event was a testament to the 86th Infantry Battalion commitment to ensure the safety of the community members, especially those who will participate in the 2025 election. This is JR reporting for AFP Community News. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, JR.
DWDD National News.
And fuel prices dropped today, March 11, for the second straight week. The per liter price of gasoline went down by 1 peso and 70 centavos, while diesel decreased by 90 centavos. Meanwhile, kerosene prices declined by 1 peso and 80 centavos. Local energy sources attributed the rollback to the continued build-up of the crude oil stockpiles of the U.S. and the planned U.S. trade tariffs on Canada, China, and Mexico.
DWDD National News.
And the Department of Agriculture implemented a maximum suggested retail price for pork in wet markets in the National Capital Region. The MSRP is 380 pesos per kilogram for liempo and 350 pesos per kilogram for kasim and pigi. Agriculture Secretary Francisco Chu Laurel Jr. said the move was made after consultations with industry stakeholders, from producers to wholesalers, traders, and retailers. The DA believes the MSRP will help ensure the sustainability of the pork industry, which continues to suffer from the adverse of the effects of ASF.
DWDD National News. Armed Forces Radio.
Let us hear more updates from Joanne about 502nd Infantry Brigade, commended for life-saving contributions in disaster relief. Joanne?
The 502nd Infantry Liberator Brigade, 5th Infantry Division, Philippine Army was recognized during the 2024 Panagyaman Awards in celebration of the 74th founding anniversary of the Department of Social Welfare and Development Field Office Region 2, with the theme Bawat Pamilya ay Mahalaga sa Bagong Pilipinas, held in Tuguegarao City, Cagayan. Regional Director Lucia Suyu Alan of the DSWD Regional Field Office 2 presented the plaque of appreciation to Colonel Davis Christopher G. Mercado, Infantry Philippine Army, the Deputy Brigade Commander of 502nd Infantry Brigade, representing Brigadier General Eugene M. Mata, Philippine Army, the Commander of 502nd Infantry Brigade, in recognition of the unit's invaluable participation and assistance to ensure the immediate relief and early recovery of disaster victims and survivors, especially the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged sectors of the community during times of natural disasters and calamities in the Cagayan Valley region. The exceptional contributions not only underscore the Philippine Army's deep commitment to the welfare of the Filipino people, but also exemplify the transformative power of collaboration in times of crisis. This recognition is a celebration of unity, leadership, and tireless service, marking a significant milestone in a shared pursuit of a stronger, more resilient nation. This is John Sagok reporting from Northern Luzon Command for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippine.
Thank you, Joanne.
DWDD National News.
And Department of Transportation Secretary Vince Dizon announced the termination of 3 employees of the Office of Transportation Security allegedly involved in a bullet planting or tanimbala incident at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. Dizon said he instructed OTS Administrator General Arthur Velasco Bisnar to issue the order. The DOTR chief also mentioned that appropriate investigations will be conducted and the proper administrative charges will be filed after the investigation has been concluded. He emphasized that the agency will not stand for any abuse.
DWDD National News.
And Transportation Secretary Vince Dizon said a 5-minute power interruption at the terminals of the Ninoy Aquino International Airport is unacceptable. Dizon said 5 minutes is too long and the generator should kick in within a minute. The DOTR chief was referring to the power outage in all 3 NAIA terminals on Sunday. He also added that the new NAIA Infra Corporation is now studying connecting directly to the national grid because the airport's power requirement is really big.
DWDD National News. Armed Forces Radio.
And we have a report coming in from Leonor about 63rd Infantry Battalion participates in Barangayan 2025 People's Caravan in Samar. Leonor?
63rd Infantry Innovator Battalion participated in the Barangayan event held at the covered court of Barangay Pagsulhugon, Santa Rita, Samar. The said initiative aimed to bring vital services straight to the residents of the barangay. With this, around 150 local residents benefited from the free services brought and conducted by the troops and other government agencies, including medical consultations, free medications, visible seed distribution, vaccinations, massage therapy, and personal grooming. Meanwhile, the 63rd Infantry Battalion reaffirmed its commitment to support any activities that will benefit the community members, especially in the far-flung areas. This is Leonor Tanap reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Leonor.
DWDD National News.
And the change in leadership in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao transition government will not lead to unrest or upheaval, according to Malacanang. Palace Press Officer and Presidential Communications Office Undersecretary Claire Castro said they see no reason for unrest following the appointment of Maguindanao del Norte Acting Governor Abdul Rauf Makakua as BARM Interest Chief Minister, replacing Ahud Ibrahim. She added that Chief Ahud Ibrahim is among the proponents of the peace process. Meanwhile, Presidential Peace Advisor Carlito Galvez Jr. expressed confidence that Makakua's leadership would bring continuity and success to the Bangsamoro Peace Agreement.
DWDD National News.
And President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has named Department of Information and Communications Technology Undersecretary for Special Concerns Paul Mercado as the agency's officer in charge. This follows the resignation of Ivan Uy as secretary. Malacanang has yet to share information behind Uy's resignation. Before joining the DICT, Mercado was a director at the Office of the Speaker at the House of Representatives.
DWDD National News. Armed Forces Radio.
More updates from Gina about 79th Infantry Battalion facilitates return of remains of slain CTG member in Negros Occidental. Gina?
Yes, Jhai, the 79th Infantry Masaligan Battalion, in collaboration with the 94th Infantry Mandirigma Battalion, facilitated the safe and dignified return of the remains of a slain communist terrorist group to her family. The said individual was identified as Marisa Pobreza, also known as Kim Renz Mia, the current CTG Regional Communication Officer who died in a recent armed encounter in Hacienda Paraiso, Barangay Kaduhaan, Cadiz City, Negros Occidental. Pobreza's family, who last saw her when she was 17 years old, before being recruited by the CTG, expressed gratitude to the 79th IB and 89th IB for bringing home Pobreza despite the nature of her death. Meanwhile, the 79th IB leadership reiterated the Philippine Army's call to the remaining CTG members to lay down their arms and return to the folds of the law. This is Gina reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Gina.
DWDD National News.
And let us hear more from Junes about Camp Recarte Station Hospital. Speared 49th anniversary with healthcare fair. Junes?
In line with its 49th anniversary celebration, Camp Recarte Station Hospital organized a healthcare fair for military personnel, civilian human resources, and their dependents at the Western Command Rizal Reef Hall. Under the theme celebrating 49 years of compassionate care, the fair offered numerous services including free consultations, dental hygiene treatments, and eye consultations. Attendees were also able to receive free eyeglass checks, wart removal, buccal removal, and karada scans. Wellness services such as free massage therapy and free nose pad repairs for eyeglasses were also available. In addition to caring for individuals, the fair extended its services to pets as well, offering free veterinary care including anti-rabies vaccinations and deworming treatments for animals. This healthcare fair demonstrated Camp Recarte Station Hospital's ongoing dedication to providing quality healthcare services and supporting the well-being of military personnel, civilians, and their families. It also highlighted the hospital's mission of compassionate care, which continues to guide its work for nearly 5 decades. And that's the latest update. This is Private Pelayo reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Jules.
DWDD National News.
And the Office of the Solicitor General has urged the Supreme Court to dismiss a petition challenging the validity of the 2025 General Appropriations Act of 2025. In its official comment submitted to the court, the OSG maintained that the national budget was lawfully passed and should not be invalidated. OSG explained that the assertion that Congress has broad authority over budgetary matters as granted by the 1987 Constitution. It underscored that the power of the purse lies solely with the legislature, provided that appropriations laws follows procedures.
DWDD National News.
And Western Visayas region earned more than 74 billion pesos from tourism in 2024. Department of Tourism 6 Regional Director Crisanta Marlene Rodriguez said 5.9 million domestic and foreign tourists visited the 6 provinces and 2 highly urbanized cities in the region last year. Rodriguez said the number of visitors is 10.25% higher compared to 2023. The province of Aklan contributed 42.9 billion from the 2 million tourists who visited Boracay Island.
DWDD National News. Armed Forces Radio.
More updates from Spencer about 703rd Infantry Brigade participates in Unity Walk, Interfaith Rally, and Peace Covenant signing in Nueva Ecija. Spencer?
Jhai, the 703rd Infantry Aguila Brigade, actively participated in the Unity Walk, Interfaith Rally, and Peace Covenant signing for the upcoming national and local elections 2025 at Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija. The activity aimed to promote clean, honest, and peaceful elections. During the event, various government officials, religious leaders, community representatives, and candidates came together to show their commitment in upholding democracy and ensuring a violence-free electoral process. Jhai, meanwhile, the participation of the 703rd Brigade was a testament of the unit's commitment to protect the integrity of the democratic process and the safety of those who will participate in the upcoming elections. This is Spencer reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Spencer. And now let us hear more from Jess about security forces arrest top NPA rebel in Masbate. Jess?
Yes, Rolf. A most wanted person and active member of the terrorist New People's Army was arrested yesterday morning, March 10, in a joint military and police operations at Sitio Pasto, Barangay Libertad, Kawayan, Masbate. The suspect, Kao Meng or Roger, the commanding officer of the Platoon 2, Kilusang Guerrilla South, Sub-Regional Committee 4, Bicol Regional Party Committee, was apprehended based on the arrest warrant for 2 counts of murder issued by the presiding judge of RTC 5th Regional Branch 44 Masbate City on September 16, 2021, with no bail was recommended. Kao Mengo Roger was listed in the Philippine Army's periodic status report and the PNP's most wanted person in Masbate. He is currently in the custody of the Kataingan Municipal Police Station for further investigation. The 2nd Infantry, 2nd to None Battalion, Philippine Army once again urges the remaining NPA members in Masbate to surrender and return to a peaceful life through the government's reintegration programs, which offers them a chance for a better future. This is Just from Salcom reporting for AFP Community News 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Jess.
DWDD National News.
And for our final news, 2 South Korean fugitives have been arrested in separate operations conducted by the Bureau of Immigration in Cebu City and Parañaque City. Commissioner Joel Anthony M. Viado said that 2 foreigners will be blacklisted and banned from re-entering the Philippines. The arrest was done based on the red notices issued by the International Criminal Police Organization or Interpol on the request of the South Korean government to have the fugitives located and apprehended. BI said investigation revealed that both Koreans are already overstaying.
DWDD National News.
And that's all for today's broadcast. Thank you for joining us, especially to our audience on our Facebook page, AFP Radio DWDD. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for more updates, same time, same station. Again, this is Jhai Simbajon for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Behold the latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rob Suzon every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz AM. Balita, impormasyon at musika. Ito ang DWDD AFP Radio. Boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa DWDD AFP Radio. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, Kapisanan ng mga Broadcaster ng Pilipinas.